Yung horzi, let's start. Atoms ki model da. Ngang tak bakar de horme mangi lecture de ko. Basic khara horme Rutherford ki alpha scattering experiment have ma. Ene ko. Wait, theory you in a question khara yauri bani. In my booklet there are some ko nagi nice question based on Rutherford model da. Ado horen yengazi question do ina. For now, we will start Bohr's model, Bohr's atomic model. Bohr's atomic model. When has you nine even the model they are all based on classical physics. Classical model go. Classical physics high target those part of physics where we can apply Newton's law, where we can apply energy conservation. Aduma ma'am jing. Yagadra, no mechanical energy conservation of Panbe Ariba Newton law follow Tori Mamsing. They are called classical physics. So whatever model we are discussing here, it is based on classical theory, classical physics based on Anthony. Bohr from Bohr, we will discuss the wave model. Wave model. Wave model, this is what we call quantum physics. Quantum parts are quantum. Quantum model of atom. This area is the most popular height. New topic, new area. Many things to be discovered, many things to be discussed in this topic. I don't know in scientist go no Nobel Prize you can still you can get a Nobel Prize for introducing or for theorizing a good atomic model. Atomic model ama puthokpai damakta nang Nobel Prize phangba yare ko hoju pawda. Yagadra nangi size CF of the electron, anything, any information about the electron, how it comes, yagadra mazi kamai thugagi, kamai semaki, this is a research over yare haba. Anyway, for in short, we will be discussing the classical model of Bohr atomic model Bohr's model. Rutherford kari defects what are the demerits or the defects of Rutherford which is going to be corrected by Bohr. Defects no? It can't explain the stability of atom. Stability of atom. It can't explain the stability of atom. This stability is due to unstable or do we know why? Why unstable? Because electron do accelerate since the electron is accelerating, an accelerating charged particle release energy. If the electron keeps losing energy, then ultimately the electron will fall to the nucleus hydra. So atom is not stable. This is going to be corrected by Rutherford. Number two hydrogen spectrum, it cannot explain the hydrogen spectrum. Discrete nature of hydrogen spectrum. What is hydrogen spectrum? That we will discuss in Bohr's model. Bohr's model they discussed already. Adukanda you will understand. See demerit uneasy never. These two defects are going to be corrected by Bohr. And now first see stability is explained to how did he explain stability? You want to whatever Bohr gives, they are all theories now. You're going to postulate higher without any proof. Whatever statement, whatever theory he claimed, he didn't prove. Bohr did not prove. Science prove in science you should prove it. Bohr postulate Bohr gave his theory without any proof. But still he got Nobel Prize. And how you do? Einstein and Nobel Prize mangi kan equation. Einstein is quite popular. Einstein when mean kan equation theory of relativity. The equation equals to mc square mass energy equivalent. See the never however, he didn't get the Nobel Prize in this equation. The curry equation Nobel Prize is photoelectric equation. Photoelectric equation. Photoelectric equation. Dual nature of matter and radiation. Photoelectric equation. However, Einstein for us, photoelectric equation can be a very good achievement. However, Einstein photoelectric equation is a very simple energy equation. Energy conservation. Just energy conservation. This is a Nobel Prize speaker in it. And so many Nobel Prize there's some politics. Aware now people become aware, so there is less politics in giving Nobel Prize. However, initial days the senior politics. Masamak Jews were never. He was a Jews. That's why his assessment were ignored for a very long time. Yeneva. I don't the Nobel Prize period. Some of the equations is that sometimes me and young Narvanaga. Nangane A ko mi ko B ko ani ga ji yeknare haji saunare mukhainare yaraba A na B just how we damakta for no reason, maga sidan magi atoma mi am haitai ko maga nakna mi am sidoina sum nuksijin bado magi yekna bai tai ne B siga yekna mi wan man nuksijin bado kedo bogi bani sanga am je buna yanabra to bro na for no reason maram so leite ba the only reason is you had this B clear bra you love C because you had C you had B C never done this someone go say Jew say nangi matam the German jingna German jingna kwai dagi tathina loba community ne ado German Jew say German ko giwante at that time the whole nangi koi community in the world had Jews ne for no reason kaya winu sangde ado Hitler thole German da Hitler thole ko Hitler si oina hena means sathi there Hitler becomes more dangerous so all the communities start hating this Hitler hate to with the Hitler na hate to with Jews to adu ena moina appreciate to wang thangna hona ko wanta adi Hitler jam patte hadu unna hona yadra that is a main reason why Einstein was given Nobel Prize here clear ba adu kam leite go agi theory ni se leite yam to kinate man pi hardi tasina no gi scientific community na magi knowledge to my theory to appreciate to hardi he should have got Nobel Prize in this equation clear ba yar for and mind to na Bohr gi postulates that even though he could not prove it, even though he didn't prove his model, he got Nobel Prize. Anyway, Bohr's postulate har iramanya because all are theories. And the magi main aim and Bohr was a student of Rutherford. And he knew the defects of Rutherford and closely observed Taugi. That's the reason why he could sense it. The main issue of Rutherford models, main issues. Electron to energy loss don't have nothing. Electron will keep losing energy if it is accelerating and ultimately it will fall to the nucleus sama through si tantangai honar kuni ade mana kari haire nang mana sma hai dun statement hoina kari ko if this electron does not lose energy adu third stable hoy have adra yarbo ma energy lose hoy bai na through ma stable hoy dihai ja if somehow this electron does not lose energy then can the atom be stable hoy bai yardra yani lower adun ma harmis yardra energy lose origin kani go prove to mo lo de ko lose or har lore how mean go yare fare and the first postulate is that electrons revolve around the nucleus in a certain fixed orbits called stationary orbits. Electrons revolve around the nucleus in a certain fixed. Electrons cannot revolve in any orbit. It cannot revolve in any orbit. Now it has to revolve in a certain fixed orbit. Fixed orbit. And these orbits are called stationary orbit high. As long as electrons are in this stationary orbit, as long as electrons revolve are in this stationary orbits, it won't lose energy. Lower sida I join in haiba hydro electron energy man can have any Rutherford system is hiram the one now both say that now electron cannot revolve in any orbit. There will be some fixed orbit called stationary orbits where electrons will not lose energy. Even though electrons are accelerating, even though an accelerating charged particle are supposed to lose energy, as long as you are in this orbit, you will not lose your energy. Then next, why have he did not explain the reason why electron do not lose energy when they are in stationary orbit. That was not explained by Bohr. Cinematic difference. But however, no one can challenge him. Number one, because he was very popular at the time. Number two, no one can disprove him. disprove ka disprove to ngam de ha ma is lale have the proof to ngam de yandabra aduna his model was accepted. Number two, there is a very important second law, second postulate. Second postulate, very very important. Quantization of angular momentum. Quantization of angular momentum. Quantization of angular momentum. How the man stationary orbit have a man defined toxale. There will be certain orbits where electron can stay, can revolve without losing energy. Some properties of this orbit. Orbit some properties. The property is that the angular momentum of the electrons in stationary orbits are lost quantized. Say angular momentum of an electron in stationary orbits is what is quantization? Quantization of the let's first define or remember what is quantization. Quantization of SARS quantization of the any property any phenomenon if they say quantization, then what does that quantization mean? Quantization have whatever physical quantity we should be able to express in terms of some integral multiple of some basic unit. If that amount or that physical quantity can be expressed in the integral multiple form of a basic unit, that is called the quantization. Just like paisa ju dunga paisa ja koina hayeng nangi o leiba kanda hojikan dongni si lupa se 101 ga taba 99 ga taba ji dongni pai leide mo hojikan lupa sa bije leitaba dong tore ko akoi is quite small over currency kari ore hojikta commonly patara manga bo leitri ko masang khang dum hala haba dongni lupa sa manga ga tab je lupa manga gi benet hapse laga dum sam tara tar pina dongni akoin hai dabida yadra understanding do amai do dana nangi lupa 99 habja akoi hojikan sabe yadra we cannot akoi samsana suba paisa leitri ha yare tane I cannot have 99 rupees. Why? Because the basic unit to kya hoy kara 10 yadra akoi manipur yoina for Manipur the basic ko akoi rupees ke no paisa je amount je 10 sakala dra ko ja sakala ni hai jidang are ko America ka bidono kada ba ere now aduna smile if your basic unit is rupees 10 or 30, can we have any quantity or pot am like lupa 99 ki pot lebi adra ko yaro impossible aduna ni man lupa am hapse lagamu nagi 100 tang hono do kai do no quantize story adra almai to SARS zo in whenever we write SARS QEE so SARS as have it is created by electron hadro then electron ki SARS kya no yengani so how many electrons I have in excess or diffusion aduna multiply roidra almai to dana quantization of angular momentum hai targeti what is angular momentum line this bam the buya de haro angular momentum hai kya hai forget about quantization what is angular momentum haro momentum there are two types of momentum one is linear and one is angular linear de kamai linear d m v good angular momentum the linear na p ne represent or angular momentum is represented by l how to convert haro r cross p hydro isam samna akoi unity when the angle is 90 degree I can write r m b ibiadra yam nungai na m b r ibiadro it says that the angular momentum is quantized means this mvr is equal to some n times some basic unit ram going have yadra n times basic unit rangani what is that basic unit adu bane koi na jik nahi do si yadra when you discuss quantum physics you will call nagi koi find a term h cut hai h cut ko Planck's constant cut half h by 2 pi have yam popular over term sin duri ko h cut harga in both magnetron igera so this is a very popular term h cut h by 2 pi hai niko se so whatever is the angular momentum it is an integral multiple of h by 2 pi that is h cut yagadra whatever angular momentum of the electrons in that stationary orbit will be the integral multiple of h by 2 pi and this is a basic unit where n times n la means quantization tore have yadra this is called the quantization of angular momentum so it says that the angular momentum of electrons in the stationary orbit is an integral multiple of h by 2 pi. Yung integral hai baganda even though they say integral don't use minus sign. Yagadra minus sign no go. Really do them do. That is your angular momentum L equals to I break it just because see the Bohr have not go. L the always MVR or withdraw. We need na equals to Karimanagaba by Bohr's theory h by 2 pi ka n times h by 2 pi. Then let's define NVR. H man the irmuse kitang korean get kuptan irpan nungai na base VNRN had tapsalamu. Yagadra VNRN NH by 2 pi. Where haga n jagah yoi principal quantum number ka quantum number mari lebu kहीं को yorbo principal quantum number icham samna ALMN scale kain to budu yar principal quantum number then what is h again no kai constant okay Planck's constant Planck's constant and CK ko Planck's constant yang popular way Planck's constant and gravitation constant and itu unit yang hangbani ko dimension yang hangi harus then sidanagi mcd kanagi mass no mass of electron good adu vmcd no velocity of electron in anode orbit adu rn has nanagi radius of anode orbit. In detail, just the angular momentum is quantized. This is a very important theory expression. In mathematical form, this is very important. This is again proved by D. Broglie proved. He didn't prove this. Why it comes, how it comes, no one proves it. Bohr proved it was proved by D. Broglie. Good. For us, this is Bohr's second postulate quantization of angular momentum. We will use this. Next, third, last one. Next is the man hire. Third statement is part for us, we will solve most of our question from this third point. Third point is either I some pay some high. See, electron suppose an electron is in its orbit, stationary orbit without losing any energy. Last time we think like the window. I was laganza. Tum the Sada meaning in land. And think the window. Then lega. You know. Nam tungi at river. Yam dobro is it? Take have tumia again. Am I never done that? Ayo kena hukul ada tu. Tahu berapa na? Tunggang tu ini ba. Tumi ada itu. Super apa ini? Ayi mana aku ayi si same kan usah. Ayi mana aku wari sum sana. Kesum pagi kali aku. Ayi nunggang tu tumba ada hai ko. Nunggang tumi ada. Memang nungkin di tumbra hai ko. Nungkin tumi. Ayi nungkin tumi hai ko. Adi nungkin tu hana tunggu na tu nunggang tumi dia ada ni. Solution tu. Yam samdro. Nungkin tum lere kamai nunggang tum tu ino hai ba. Ayi problem na. Ayi nunggang tum tapi nungkin tum mana ba. Ya bra. Iban imak sumdra. Okay. The third law is hydrogen. Suppose electron is in its stationary orbit. Orbitum the lemma. What will happen if this electron gains some energy? Energy kind of form absorbed orbit. If this electron absorbs some energy, then what will happen to this electron? Yung select orbit the energy stationary orbitum like that yung energy lose over hamnatra. If it doesn't want to lose energy, then absorb to torno kind. Absorb dota agadi fratani. Extra energy doma remove to my 100. So what he says that whenever an electron absorbs energy, electron absorbs the electron system lightning crucible. That's any circular orbit any object in a circular motion, does it really want to stay in that part? Part of the lightning it wants to move away. Because it is binded or bounded by force centrifugal force if I get some energy, just like this, whenever an electron absorbs some energy from outside, So an electron will try to move in the higher orbit because now it has more energy. More energy, it will go up. Because it wants to stay far away from the nucleus. So it will excite ever. Then somehow, if you lose this energy, no relation to iPhone ke lai mina sakre iPhone ta order ke doni pai tum halak tare na edra kai pai lege sibu tat pa to sin dun ko na nai sao dun ha mi gar ko lag tare like this. If this electron lose energy, if this electron release some energy, then ma kai do mok it will fall to the stationary orbital. Ya ga good. See na pai hai see my Bohr na hai, that is electron can jump up or down, jump down from one orbit to another orbit by absorbing or by releasing energy. Absorb the organ ka ba jump up, release organ ka ba jump down, lower it. Good. Then how much energy you will absorb? See for example, see khongbani galo kandore yaraba lapsi kyamu lam long songami centimeter taram kuding ngadra pare just nangi put ani lap khongbani galo if the weight is 2 feet yagadra if your energy is sufficient only to jump for 1 feet. 1 feet kadang orba sufficient orba energy. Tunggu sa. Ako mi within ngami ngamay kang songni. Hay pasando ni ko do. Electron hand decide to ne. It will first decide whether my energy is sufficient to jump this or not. Adu kada ma jump to. Yagadra. Adu nang sa 3 feet pisal ang kaloba. Ay na songni si kadang atro. Ako di mingon impress on na ba ko. Kana sila hina songtog din. Like kang da song tasala sala ta din ko. For electron, it will just jump this. It will just use 2 feet, 2 feet energy to absorb the one. Any better? Electron will absorb that much energy, only that much energy, exactly that much energy, which is sufficient to jump to the higher orbit. It will release only that exactly that amount of energy which is required, which it absorbed before. Understand, bro? Next, energy ka idil ato na ba? See, energy ay sung extra on percent guide. How will this electron absorb? Which type of energy this electron absorb? When you see energy, say it will absorb energy from heat, not from light, sunlight. In the whatever electromagnetic wave absorb the energy. Whatever energy it absorbs, it will be in the form of electromagnetic wave. Whatever energy it will release, it will be in the form of electromagnetic wave. But the electromagnetic wave say photon sunlight my energy energy of sunlight over photon h mu or hc by lambda. Any photoelectron any electromagnetic wave the energy will be written in the form of h mu or hc by lambda. What is mu? Frequency. Electromagnetic wave had sunlight already my frequency is the frequency of the light absorbed or released. So the c is the speed of light, lambda is na wavelength. Clear, bro? Good. So energy man kari an electron can jump. Important with theory say same an electron can jump up or jump down from one orbit to another orbit, from one orbit to another orbit, from one orbit to another orbit by, if you want to jump up to energy absorb or release. Good. By absorbing. If you want to jump down, then arrow or arrow releasing energy. And how much energy arrow? Equivalent, exactly equivalent to the amount of energy to the inner exactly by absorbing energy exactly equivalent to the energy difference between the two orbits. More than 50% of the atoms ki part we will discuss. It will be based on this number 3. So now let's start. How is it? Statement the Kangoroba. So third equation. Let me write one mathematical equation. See the formula relation. Some relation I will tell you to remember. Some don't remember or don't by heart. Just ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯆꯝ ꯆꯝꯕ ꯀꯟꯁꯦꯞ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯣꯜꯂꯣ ꯌꯥꯔꯤꯕꯣ any doubts so far crossing yariba yariko now horizi then what is the expression or general expression of general expression so how say there is a orbit say nangi any n1 haro n2 haro there are two orbits now electron sila initially the electron was here yadra yadro okay suppose then nangi energy kara hit awre suppose you absorb some energy see energy se kai form do ida bandayo h mu havenadra or natraga h c by lambda clear bro yeah see matang to konong ay harki if this energy is sufficient enough then it will get jump to the higher orbit this one grenade sibu kari kana this is your stationary yarava stationary state this is an excited state excited yarro now see sakibganda how much energy you will absorb suppose this energy is e1 suppose this energy level is e1 and this is e2 which one will be higher energy which one will have the higher energy arrow e1 ge e2 kana chaw ke do male e2 na yadra adru ni energy absorb tor se jab yam simple logic da simple nagi energy conservation energy de mang bia de ko simple energy logic na keno still live nagi e lakseleba e haro ni se is ma ge heights direct e ge ko ja let me ko hold right heights mu directly e ro ge e do c orbit e ge bugo hana e1 lemba natra I initially had e1 now I gain heights mu si lor kan I e2 o yum nadru endarbo I hana pisa kara bayar mani kana non pisa kara pisale ado I si gi state la ire si una tro itam duja yam samba energy question ko very simple energy question ado implies har kanda e2 minus e1 ke darne da heights mu hay mana hangdoi se in question what they will ask is find this frequency or find the wavelength required find the wavelength or the frequency required for an electron to jump from in state number 1 to state number 2 ma hangdo yadra ado ko energy equation si energy expression hoy khangani derive tawdoni a very simple relation if we ramage now equal to minus 13.6 divided by n1 square z square yadra nangi electron volta in terms of electron volt this expression will derive it's a very simple relation I know that khango hay dormiko you should try to remember this e2 ju kya dare se minus 13.6 by n2 square aduga se z square haro dasa electron volta electron understand the then if they ask to find h mu natraga sibu h mai yabra h by lambda harga mu is frequency lambda is wavelength is speed of light clear bro Planck's constant h later this is a very basic equation other c equation when even mathematics ke utare do e thora now this is a simple equation everywhere use everywhere but we will derive this relation that energy at any orbit is nothing but minus 13.6 divided by n1 square that is the principal quantum number square into z square z is the atomic number yakadra if we use this adu kai ta kana dayo e to 0 minus 13.6 divided by z square is kamalo ba ani magda si kamalo na natro ani khayung na do natro adu kai lemo yam dayo n lemo wi 1 by n2 square minus 1 by n square le hobra equals to height c by lambda darba darbo on the horizon now see for a given metal given ginate se height c ke do height constant for everywhere height is constant everywhere darbo c is ke do constant because speed of light is constant yakadra vacuum gine lo is height c then can I write like this so that 1 by c harakanda 1 by lambda harakanda yo see minus level phajabra ne ho baje ko see nagi c minus ka malo thora kanda if I bring out this minus adu ke ibe am tayo 13.6 z square adu sidal like ba height c mai c irage ani su ulta on thong lo edana 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square habe abro ya den tayo ya dabra si jo sig noi chemistry direct form now iram doni adu noi ngau de ko akoi physics adi ngau lo de na the 1 by lambda equals to ke man ra 13.6 hongadro hongai height c hongadro hongroi adi hongoi do ita atoba constant mami ngo thunbi abra z is for a given atom will z sense hongro doni all are constant now then I can write r hai dak ibe adram natra r hai nang z square c pull tonga la z square hai and 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square so let me write this z square here sido ire clear bro sumba equation ma taran thengnarba sumba equation ma thengnakra ba thenadriya Kunci thing na boy jibo. Thing na boy asumba rumana. Thing na manita. It is used both in atom chemistry and physics. So 1 by lambda equals to r times 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square z square. Z is an atomic number. Most of the time they will ask for hydrogen. Hydrogen give Z even matu tariba. Therefore hydrogen is 1. This R value is what we call. Rydberg constant. Rydberg constant. So R is nothing but Rydberg constant. RYD BRG Rydberg constant. Its value sometimes it will be required to understand to know the value. It is 1.09. That is 1.1 into 10 to the power 7. I think unit. What will the unit of Rydberg constant? Every unit the Rydberg constant term unit. Now tell me. What will be the unit of Rydberg constant? See how you number then for an extra class extra on some talk to do is extra to do. Can attack we do have 1 by lambda equals to haro. What will be the unit of Rydberg constant? Like Triniga. Yung Z unit bro. 1 by n unit bro. Other R 1 by lambda R gonna through unit mother. Lambda is get one game. Lambda is get heno. Huh? Mammy to get okay. Go the hide them with lambda is get heno. Wavelength. Wavelength is easy to on the throw. They don't about. Meter R K Germany. Per meter. Good. 1.1 to 10.7 per meter. Silver, man. But the C equation come out of something now like it. Bro. I'm not Luba man equation. I'm direct to grow. I'm some they have to grow. Tograbo. No expression. If we start sounds my direct to this is your Rydberg concept. So whatever nagi cinema handle energy kar what will be the wavelength of the light required? What will be the energy of the light required for an electron from exciting from ground state to the n equals to 2. N equals to 2 the n equals to ground state n equals to 2 bhavada. Move to hon hardy, excite on hardy, light to give wavelength the car way they had this and 1 by lambda is to mommy play 1 by lambda I told mommy play. What do we call 1 by lambda? Nothing but wave number. Clear, bro? It is nothing but wave number. If they ask to find the wave number, they are asking 1 by lambda. Nothing but 1 by lambda. Lambda do put wine. Understand, bro? The lambda is the meter that the pang pina they will give most of the time in terms of say nanometer. The 1 nanometer is 10 to the power minus 9 meter. The angstrom is 10 to the power minus 8. Yagadra. I think ato ma'am area do yam to is the picometer haro into the power minus 12. Fermi 10 to the power minus 15. I think micro micrometer 10 to the power minus 6. Most of them they will use in this term in this form. See the period because lambda is very small. Clear, bro? So 1 by lambda equals to wave number. Clear, bro? I'm going to find the upon it. If you know this expression, and derive the foundation, you know, revision the derive the if you know this relation, yagadra, other stage you can about Lore, Yaram, need to Himano Yaram, go. Bro. Okay, but let's derive these expressions. First, see how the radius, velocity, time period, how do you derive the energy? And I go. See, doctor, I didn't have a question. Now, first, check the question. Question, hungry banang. Hey, you know, lazy. Check Adria. Tungi Adria. Namdava. The yam Pyrava. Fix your my go. Novel Pyro. Say, yes. Now you want question what power is it? I see expression the Kangadresa. Kangani goza. Kangani. Other Amaga have you any equals to one. Let's use some term call. Says so I the you suppose this your innermost no you can do sail duni. Innermost sail. Adu machine no n equals to 1, n equals to 2, n equals to 3 has it. Yarabo. So electron suppose it's in the ground state. What n equals to 1 ground state. Ground state. Bro. Here. N equals to 1 is a principal quantum number. Nico, it's a principal quantum number. What is the other name? Ato ba anga wing edi kay tamgi. Kamay tamgi. K cell, L sem, L M hash masa kidra. Good. Hayang still sin adori question kara. Saur mi sana kaw hinoba. K element. On the ground state. And see the kay first excited state. It is the first excited state nadra. See the second excited state. Can you go? So if they mention the first, say the electron jumps from the ground state to the second excited state. Whenever they say second excited state, your n will be 3. We're gonna go. So n equals to 3. The fourth excited state hardy n equals to 5. Whenever they say fourth excited state, they mean n equals to 5. Next, the demerit of the high go defects of the high get defects, get defects. Number 1. I explained it over. But however, Bohr's model is valid only for single electron system dane. Single electron system katada satisfied tawi electron ani hum susiladi. It's very difficult to predict the model using Bohr's theory. So the Bohr's model is valid only for say Bohr's model is valid system katada only for single electron system has the atoms or nucleus niko ion. Example haro hydrogen atom. In a hydrogen atom, how many electrons we have? 1. Adinagi helium ge high hardy. Helium the electron kya lai? 2. Electron amatang lehen jade ke dotare ionized. Yarba good singly ionized helium ion koi. Lithium mohen jade. Lithium the electron kya lai? 3. Yarva. And lithium the electron ani loko ki hardy 2 plus oidra. See we go na doubly ionized lithium ion. Yadra. Double singly ionized helium atom, helium nucleus, helium atom I guess say. Helium ion, ionized. Adinagi doubly ionized lithium ion. Good. Singly ionized we agada lithium ga. Can Bohr's model be satisfied? Will Bohr's model be satisfied in singly ionized lithium atom? Yagadro. Yaro. Electron. So Bohr's model is valid only for single electron system. It cannot explain in any other multi electron system. Next, number 2. Hydrogen spectrum. Spectrum is nothing but the energy. Whenever it de-excite when you excite, you absorb energy natra. De-excite energy release release see absorption spectrum absorption we don't see see detect release of the light detect of light when we analyze the energy release when they excite mana phamba spectrum do yarba spectrum do nagi discrete way ado ko explain tawduni hydrogen spectrum harga. What happens is that when you apply magnetic field and the electric field, when you apply electric and magnetic field, this hydrogen spectrum again split out of it. Split out. Man explain luckily we will not discuss it. In the presence of electric field and magnetic field, the hydrogen spectrum get split it out. This is what we call Zeeman effect and Stark effect. It can't explain. It can't explain Zeeman effect and Stark effect. And Stark effect. Zeeman effect and Stark effect. S-T-A-R-K. Spelling Stark effect. It can't explain Zeeman effect and Stark effect. Number two. We hang quantum level. Bohr is the starting point of quantum level. Quantum model. In quantum nothing is sure. Nothing is sure. In quantum, nothing is fixed. Nothing is sure. Fixed velocity expression we are going to write the expression of velocity. We are going to write the velocity expression of radius. Radius are the electron to orbit ki radius na but by Heisenberg uncertainty principle we cannot accurately predict both the position and the velocity at the same time. Hydra, there is some always error never. By Bohr's model we can accurately predict my velocity and the position never, which is in contrast to the kanagi hijabak ascending principle yagadro it cannot, it is in contrast, it is in violation of, it is in violation of, it is in violation of, it is in violation of kana Asian baki uncertainty principle. Yar sidang irmazi, sidang irmazi, sidang irmazi. It can't explain the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Although man lady, at the Magi theory, he proof on the term, he did not prove any of the theory. Yagadra, Yagro, he did not prove any of its model. Other my analyzer. How yaris, I question for let's start solving some problems. Let's start solving some problems. Bohr's atomic model hango. Rutherford atomic model do nothing yangam zero. Yangam zero. To me, nasi atom lotion by yabri yang toni, but I know give 30 minutes sama thangan gre. Last day joiner. Let's see what we can do. Silver ko magnetism tabo honi ko. We will start teaching magnetism. Yare say hangdosi now hangdo. Adi online sa dong simmerson gyan dari bang taro.
Tari sir.
Tari ko yam lai live mo natin. Sa ang kukulang kanto sunod yung problem kaya face okay adu mga say let's see ang kukulang kanto kayo problem face away kamay handle to kuni. Theory yam lai theory is very simple. Yam chamba theory ni. You cannot miss even a single question call from this part. So the key part again question अब वो miss हो गया दे. Atom nucleus, dual nature, atom semiconductor. हर में आंसर की question तो miss हो गया दे gravitation. Miss हो गया दे. Never को. कहीं ना थोड़ी सी ना. Atom की size कहीं तो बोली. Atom की radius कहीं एक पकान था. Angstrom the एक ओली को. The size of an atom is angstrom. कहीं ना सीधा cross mark था इसमें. Why? Why? Mapu मजा kan दोनों तो ही नहीं मजे. Hey. दोनों option की हो लगती है. दोनों option की हो लगती है. Ang pani. Kaya तो चुना. इधर बोल के. Ano ning singa thai ni ga koi sum Facebook sum moi phagala bu thien na bai tai ko koi voice oina noi gi password oin tham no yawi da na adu tham ni da hui ni khong jala am sa ni hui ni khong jala ma cheng ro hui to adu hui gi makhon to lok to kre da adu ma na lok to hangai ko na hui du ki ki le ro ngai ko ni ko to so okay are se sto download to again. Let me download this. One way or other way. There. See. Let's see. Okay, I was getting atoms. Atoms. Okay, let's see. I'm quickly some say I question put roy. Say some nahi nahi. Say. Any questions my hang ganda. Most of the question will be asked from Bohr's model, but however still say hang adro. Hang adi. Say radius of an atom as my hang to kradi. Can any 10⁻10 that is angstrom level one money. Yadra nucleus ki size kya no? In terms of Fermi hai di nucleus 10⁻15. According to classical theory of Rutherford model, the part of electron will be high. Electron के पास है ना, इसने साथ में गाँव दूसरी. Planetary model जो है हाई रहना. अब planetary ellipse हो चली. हर रोज़ दी electron तो elliptical orbital चले हमारे circular path चले हमारे 4 Rutherford. It again have the circular path. क्या कर रहा? Electron small में circular orbit. हाई दो. Good. अब circular orbit है ना उनका सही नहीं energy loss तो बहुत accelerate तो लाख रहे तो. यार वो. Next हरो. The diagram shows the 4 part alpha particle की parts नहीं. Which one is not possible है बस इन्होंने nucleus नहीं. हरो. 1 2 3 4 से कर्म पानो ओबी आरो इधर से 3 को यार बा 3 alpha particle yung alpha na positive particle na sang kamay halap to no natra positive thangay na kamay halap to no ba napsan na giro idro ano si to jige no si yok salam de haira ba yung energy ang piri sa ka yo dang halak pa ka haira ba yan darbo alpha ke charge no nucleus ke charge no positive other day say whenever nagi positive charge sama positive charge single ko ke duni repel to my honor ro si repel to ke squai di repel to ro si ke duni sita force ke duni da mai ro sum single ke duni attract to repel to ro so attraction si ni for ki model you wana te me common sense ba I nagi charge ke matang khang bring ni which one is not possible I ro only 4 is not possible because this alpha particle is positive, carrying positive charge, nucleus carry positive charge, positive cannot attract them. See, the attract the mal. Sum sum koi ni se do bino. Attract the win. Tano si kya narda? Kya dro? Kya dro? See, alpha is positive sam kan ke do ni Thomas ma hello dro. Even if distance of closest approach ka to you see na dro. Tare halkan da kadai ho naksal loge have na dro. Yaar ba? Indri baba tano si. Yani ko? Hello si. Next question number 4. Theory doing. Fast moving nagi beam alpha kar hachale then haro se a b c d how so gibo go karam na halakba karam na deflect over which one will have highest value haro how gibo duga halakba duga khangan halakba duga tum pair halakba duga karam na hen masing yam hai ye eh karam kwa yang unis da e na how loi sa yadro most of the alpha particle go without any deviation aduna ni almost all the space of atom is empty high redu empty event to how chali ja so a is maximum next haro mathak dadi kana minimum ho jano B na chalo direct halak positive directly nangi nucleus ko thing na vai na because it directly strike with nucleus yakadra al nucleus is size small hoidro since the size of nucleus is very small other ma ga thing ngari ba amount am pm ngani haba B is no minimum and the may ojarman khalo ko kama iresa A is maximum B is minimum so the option is kya dare they are asking whether you are clearly you have the clear concept of the Rudolph model khanga ba yengini adde yaring khale atai di ngarang akoi pot krama tani momentum increase wala di kamai to ba hangdini ko momentum increase of bhai geno ai ngarang khot pade kai han hoti mamang thop kanda if the kinetic energy is double hydra if the velocity becomes double hydra man if the momentum becomes double hydra rudra sa kama hol nisibo isanda sarna velocity taki sarna kinetic energy taki madi momentum ange taksu tam dana nedra nedro what is momentum huh momentum has kamai geba mb mass mo gagadro ba yaro adu velocity nangi kan momentum double has geno velocity double ta ta tibairo dai ba takro mi ko sini ba yang hang sina option ro ni ko so ni do ni tulaga taksu dam ne yari fare next haro se concept of stationary orbit was proposed by stationary orbit kana putui Rufuna ko Newton era natraga Thomson ero natraga Bohr ero kananu aduga stationary orbit ka kai dun ta gi du kai rum ta gi dane Bohr se dum model first postulate na true stationary orbit ka harga with the following is not correct in Bohr's model of hydrogen atom haro सीधे कोई derive तो दिया आरोय से नगी question number 13 Bohr's model atomic model assumes है nucleus is of infinite mass and it is at rest है याद रहा एकदम चुम जरा मनी good see mark एकदम आते फोटो के एकदम हो रहे electrons see so infinite mass have so go infinite mass have so do ngang ko electrons in a quantized orbit will not radiate energy है चुम रहा ना electron in a quantized orbit will not radiate energy चुम ला जानते हो चुम रो quantized means karba orbital lemani stationary orbital laita ka energy radiate to have to devra okay ठीक है mass of electron remains constant mass of electron remains constant ma is the question jo Bohr's model ha metro Bohr's ki wat wa ki wan ti ni electron de constant hoy leni ma assume to wan ti si yakadra this option dikar ma kan ji the nucleus is of infinite mass and is race of the length khang ya infinite mass ka ji ai yani dekho mass of electron remains constant आप मान ऐसे assume तो बना देखिए already correct कोई लेने वाला याद रहा for me if I have to choose the best option I will choose B याद रहो फिर मैं दिया पे no easy one खल लगे कोई right concept है can you go so question देखिए हम तो नहीं मानते हम क्वेश्चन ले so next हरो से angular momentum of an electron moving in a stable orbit around nucleus if हरो stable orbit है क्या नो stable orbit है क्या दी नहीं quantized orbit नहीं को यार वो stationary orbit है The angular momentum of an electron moving in a stable orbit around nucleus is quantization of angular momentum. Na? By quantization of angular momentum, it is integral multiple of h by 2 pi. Yarva h by 2 pi. Ya tung maming kay ko ba? H cut quantum dari am twin sino duli ko siya h cut karga. Integral multiple of h by 2 pi. It is quantization of angular momentum. Good. So which of the following parameters are same for all hydrogen atom like atoms and ions in their ground state? Ground state kay mana kay hydrogen natraka hydrogen yung mana sing. Yung sa details sa utakini yarva radius of they all depend on z to depend to ko. Atomic number does depend. The only thing that doesn't depend is your orbital angular momentum. Angular momentum does not depend. Okay, are angular quantization of angular momentum. Any orbital, angular momentum is n h by 2 pi. Whenever n is same, the value will be same in this orbital. Angular momentum. Okay, are. And holding bama yauri. Simple. Hold key. This is a question number kanose. Solve question number 18, 19, and 20. Solve question number 18, 19, and 20. That's it. See question number 18, 19, and 20. Let's solve this. For NEET exam, question number 18, 19, and 20. Right. Are you understanding my language? If you have any problem, then ask. Okay? Sometimes thaba khar to thaba ma to ba dai ko ozam mo gira no dai ni ni ka na thaza ba thama tunga ba no ai ta ba me pressure am sab ni ko like this. Similarly, I have some students ko I na khang bo the 3 students amadi 4 students for me amadi already mama yum jakre. Some students are staying here at Infan just to attend my lecture. So it gives a huge pressure on me. You trust me, you come here, and if I can't say satisfy you, if I can't make you satisfied, level, if I fail to teach in that level, some sort of guilty feel to it. Huge pressure lies. Chemistry class ka pagi ko some like help to money. Some students we chemistry class 2 ko yore. It gives a huge pressure on me. Anyway, pressure to I don't want to. Let's see. The difference in angular momentum associated with the electron in the 2 successive orbits of hydrogen atom is successive hydrogen atom difference in angular momentum. Difference in angular momentum the angular momentum is high. What is the definition of angular momentum? Angular momentum angular momentum has quantized. Angular momentum is nothing but n times h by 2 pi by Bohr's Bohr's quantization of angular momentum. By Bohr's quantization of angular momentum, your angular momentum in any orbit, in any stationary orbit, is n times h by 2 pi. In the principal quantum number. Good. In 2 successive quantum number happening, in 2 successive orbits, say let us consider one orbit. Say let me call this n. N harzeba. Mathangi orbit. The higher orbit kya harmony? N plus 1 harmony. The next orbit will be n plus 1. Clear, bro? Good. So let's find the difference in the quantum number here. So let me call this say n node high. Say n1 harge. Say n2 harge. N2 is nothing but n1 plus 1 other. So let me call this L2 and let me call this L1. Then L1 se kamai tare. L1 equals to n times h by 2 pi. There is n1 times h by 2 pi. L2 the n2 times h by 2 pi. Which one will have more higher momentum? Angular momentum. Which one will have higher angular momentum? L2 then my difference therefore difference change in angular momentum L2 minus L1, it is nothing but h by 2 pi common low n2 minus n1 or what will the value? N2 minus n1, very good, it is 1. So h by 2 pi into 1, it is h by 2 pi. So your change in angular momentum is h by 2 pi. And they go. And the Santa Cruz English, I do a class, the English, I didn't language problem like this. You're I don't want any money put attack on the net. I want them Yantar more than Kalebo. I don't know any way from music. Just like hobby a moina without any quick condition. You out the talk to them. I want some quick responsibility. Karagi of Salah. Hold of the key. Okay, say. Question number 18. Then how to solve question number 19? Hero question 19 is the theory on money. So far, I see what the hang is in the hungry. Hang pay items. Do they go? Good. According to Bohr model of hydrogen atom, only those orbits are permissible which satisfy the condition. A current condition satisfy the quantization of angular momentum. There is AMPR equals to NH by 2 pi. Clear, bro? Next question based on the angular momentum, and then we will just straightforward jump to Bohr's model. So, ma'am, when an electron in hydrogen atom is excited from its fourth orbit to fifth orbit, the change in angular momentum of the electron is a value. They are asking to find a value. Planck's constant calculation learn to do the calculation. The Planck's constant is 6.7 and 6.6 into 10 to the minus 34 joule per second. Follow? Again, high. Honestly, ko atopa jaga da noi class yaw da gyan ta hode ko daga la ko yawri da sidage mo ina gyan ta handana hangradi ado ingo da kem kan da ai side kan de noi de ju kan hode ingo da ju ma hode ai bu thajar la ga ai na mu noi thajar du mahalati em kan de ado ne ai he noi da ne chang chang la hang mis gyan ta ba ta da bra sometimes ozamo ina isama ko ina jo ai ko sometimes some lecture khara da tai ba ai sana satisfy ho da yawri oh I am not satisfied with my lecture sometimes ko ai dum hari dum sometimes answer to the yori the derive the answer to it I'm kind of no but I will try my best level to make sure that you understand the concept you score more marks point in physics or any subject you can see hold on high over take maximum the full advantage of long I know
Sir, answer C.
C okay C tare hai chumnarbo the you to the young satra kamai to narige yan taribo itu the young satra kaya yor gam ti yenge ko yeng jala pada tara di yengi yan tanir bom taru YouTube ge satra makai YouTube the yeng kai yenga like number kon nganu ko so ge ji mi tara yeng mi mari ketang like namis ke do no like nam have they talk it no like nam do so ti yeng again okay pagi dong ita okay yare fine yung sida to hais gano edo do ne se hojik da ho chip do ni ta semadi adu ba koi di niom so no ko si 4 tagi 5 section of business to netra n equals to 4 tare n equals to 5 netro nangi change in angular momentum happening your change is nothing but your change in angular momentum is nothing but L5 minus L4 netro L5 dige do ba say n ko there is nangi 5 times h by 2 pi taraba minus 4 times h by 2 pi adi kya ta ni si isam to h by 2 pi le hodro h by 2 pi is h minus 6.6 into 10 to the minus 34 co de khara khangu ko kaman ba g nang universal gravitation constant Planck's constant khara sum khangu ko an pek ta ta matha sa le ne fa exam ko aya matam da p ni 2 pi pi je kamai sige to by 7 years ko y ke do beno 7 matha ire why I use 22 by 7 why didn't I use 3.14 the 22 na kakpa yabam sa no si chinadrum 0.3 yarba good other kya tare se 0.3 into 72.1 taraba into 10 to the power minus 34 divided by 2 there is 1.5 1.0 taro ne okay 1.05 good 1.05 into 10 to the power minus 3 yarba good there is your angular momentum unit leader man kya tare se yeah bro smile okay yare next topic tharo next ne koi derivation ni yarba whole derivation koi tawdani kya tare se ko online sa koi gyan taribo Kumbide.
Ka-
Okay, hadi YouTube ki satang kani koi haje. Ai mang da phom bo da kumbide satang koi na ha. Ong da uyum yem da kai kumbirani. Do dai kangida. Okay, pung tai tare. Sing example ko kisi. See, now tharo next. Derivation ai kitang thuna tawge. Ai am kain tha ko taw da. Derive kamai tawgani, how to derive adu dang khango. Yagadro. Adu horin yum da salaga na sana derive taw sano. Don't by heart nangi any relation adu thaga da badu dai harake. You should by heart for nangi say kanogi radius kiyama. Jawapong khango. Energy radiation energy so de khango. Yagadro. Adi de khango no. If they ask in exam, just derive the way I'm going to derive it. There. So now let's first derive the radius. Say Smahaji, derivation for expression of R, radius radius of radius of the orbits, radius of nth orbit, radius of nth orbit, nth orbit to first orbit, second orbit, third orbit lady na. Adu expression, let's try to derive it. Let's try to derive the expression of radius. We will use two concepts. We will use two expressions, two relation, only two relations. Using that relation, you have to derive all other expressions. Okay, energy, velocity, radius, time period, frequency, everything. Yeah, relation and two relations, very important relation. Arose, I'm gonna say any orbit, any orbit, the angular momentum is quantization. Yeah, by quantization of angular momentum, by quantization of angular momentum, kari hagi angular momentum quantization to no in any orbit m v n it har ke ko r n it equals to n times it's by clear bro. See expression very important expression. Sine board se lagu ni ato koi classical mechanics ke concept sin since electrons are revolving and the vn ko velocity ko energy center dagi center so z e hydra jadi hydrocharge so good sirnagi centrifugal force am lagro fc harga that fc is equal to centrifugal force am tahu sirnagi rna haru the centrifugal force si kanan p daba provided by kanan p haru kanan p kan si centrifugal force am tahu
Force of attraction.
good force of attraction between the nucleus and the electron through good by provided by coulomb's force force between electron and nucleus. Your fc should be always equal to mass mv square by r through mv square by r have nahi it will be n because it is a net orbit. This is your nth orbit. Nth orbit. Then what is your Coulomb's force? Attraction force. What is the Coulomb's force? A one of the electron E have arba. Z E divided by V square R square equals to M V N square divided by R. Clear, bro? Kg value kya no? 9 to 10.9 in air, or in some expression they will convert K in terms of permittivity. The kamai tare 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. That's epsilon. Yagadra. Okay, so you compare. Then what is the equation you have, Haro? KZE square divided by Rn equals to MVN square. Yarbo. We will use this two expression to derive velocity, radius, time period, and everything. Energy. And you clear, bro? Now we can radius, radius, using this two expression. How many variables we have here? Variable how many variables in equation 1 and 2? Mass hongadra, n hongadro, in the hongadro, and net orbit diagram in hongadro, h hongadro, 2 pi hongadro. Other kind of hong is Bn and Rn. Yadra. When you change n, these two values will change. Or another any is a variable any yawring color for a particular orbit. Equation any pangaba. We have two equation, two unknowns, then we can easily solve kana Vn and Rn to the way Adam. Yadra. All the Kaido Sigam Taru. Solve the Horazi. How's it go? It's about later. I hope Horagi. हम द rn पुटोगे हरडी first you see expression simaktada if I substitute the value of vn from here the r expression khangma moidra moidro ada koina kari khangya se smai harm se yung ai se ba bu na te si expression de ubu ubu ni sa tong du si ai housing tong derivation horen tong ngal le tong derivation khena ba yai am di kana kana ai lo gi khang de housing ai na khang bada ai na phalong ubada ai bn do sidagi put toroga ai di sidagi bn equals to irga se samjaladi r ne buko say from 1 haro from 1 bn habse kar ke manaba am thayo n heights by 2 pi m r n habe yarbo in exam ama khage sometimes in exam ge stress da if by mistake nang is r n hain smai e give horen ngak tang ge step to nang r n hain smai u gitar ga di it will be very dangerous now we withdraw in an ka k na tra square to hoge to roidra am di n am join so the best way is don't write this nang ge khoi ka tar subscription kan sina gano erwa अब नसादा खंगजा भी हम दिले हो नसाना खंगजा मरम दे आइन इबा b आइन इबा r जे it is the nth value ni habdo so in the final answer da put n यागदरो नना करी म सदन की m बा v n habdo da सोइदना b r ga ai smai ithoradi सोइदना ene ka kiroidra am da andra so the best way is just write only m v r ga da ioba smai ignore just write m v r equals to n heights by 2 pi iro yarba here also sidasu kamai doba a z e square divided by r equals to har ganagi m v square iro but when you write the final expression ibakanda b gi mauda b n haro r gi mauda r n haro it will be very easy kada armani sina gi koi yarbo good now just my z hayeng na notes sadam ibasi na ngau dana ko to remove confusion or mistake let's remove nangi subscripts inga koi logtho je badu hoche ko yarbo bro adu hole adai mathang da expression irage fresh one irage adu jarlong direct torage hey brains I c is the radius direct toge asomna nangi velocity direct toge puna tawji ko yung haro se 4 radius putong na gi sine 4 finding velocity you should know how to derive this pag nasi makhang gardaw ni revision tab koi se derive tawroi hawji gi taw gi je ko oi class se calculation jano visualization na takha gi zero koi to sige 7:30 dam visualization perfect ado de ai lage ha idu ko mi da apna 7:30 advana ko lao ha ge dong ni ko perfect water point na me da mo ko say for radius har apna objection give relation ke no what are the relations haro quantization of angular momentum na haro m v r equals to n h by 2 pi habam like raba atoba expression to the force between the electron and nucleus there is k z e square divided by r square equals to m v square by r nadra r on ka khare clear bo second hu ke dogi ba I put the value of v equals to har ga n heights by 2 pi m v r even nadra m r use here implies k z e square divided by r equals to m v ki mauta kita hai n heights by 2 pi m r ka whole square iro kya tha yung implies har kanda your k z e square divided by r equals to m n square height square 4 pi square m square aduga r square clear bro r rama kakhalabo adu kai thawem tayu your r will be si som thango atai pulap som jakro m am joka khraba so it will be n square n je kona thamji height square divided by haro 4 pi square k aduga e square adu kana wali m wali ba adu horen last sida n square by j tabra tarbo I don't buy her this formula I don't buy her this expression cause see parts like hang there it is impossible ni adra if they exact nang hang tar kana derive toro k gi moto so k be ari k moto 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught you put the value you put the expression and you will get the answer yagadro I'm not concerned about this what I want to find is I know the value of height I know the value of k, I know the value of e, m. When I substitute all the values, I get this value 0.53 n square by z angstrom. That is the Rn habi irage yarbada. But that is the so any radius, n net radius of 0.53 n square by z angstrom. And sir 0.53 is we call comparison in most of the question they will ask what if the radius of the first orbit is a, then what will the radius of the third orbit of helium? The first orbit of hydrogen atom, the first of the hydrogen atom, the first orbit of the hydrogen atom is a, the radius of the first orbit is a. Then what will be the radius of the third orbit of helium atom, helium ion? What I will do is comparison to the comparison to the directly proportional to some constant times n square by z bro. Yeah, there. Your constant is nothing but 0.53 angstrom. Clear, bro? Yeah, bro. And this 0.53 angstrom is nothing but we call it as Bohr's radius. Bohr's radius. What is Bohr radius and what is its value? Bohr's magnetron yan lady. So example see 4 is a ground state for ground state of hydrogen atom. Hydrogen atom की ground state की होता रखते हरो that is हरो hydrogen की z क्या था z क्या था 1 यार वो अभी ना की कनोदी से n तो दी क्या था ground state की 1 इसे चलो r1 equals to हरो r1 equals to हरो 0.53 हर का n की मोतो 1 square से 1 तार से angstrom तारवा. So it is nothing but your when r0 को r0 है so r0 equals to 0.53 angstrom taraba. This is what we call Bohr's radius. This is called Bohr's radius. So this is what we call the Bohr's radius. Understand, Torba? Clear, bro. Then what is Bohr radius, Haradi? Bohr radius, what is Bohr's radius, Haradi? Hydrogen atom की radius of the hydrogen atom in its ground state. Radius of the hydrogen atom, Bohr's radius radius of hydrogen atom, say ground state, hydrogen ground state of hydrogen atom. English no breakfast ya. Matam ji adan sindre, but the pun to go. And yam tong delay. No in palm zazing the hammer. Papa. Anh Kalimiko, isn't Kalimiko. To was a sang pula again. So 100 get in Kalis. So Numile as a pool to pull them. I think you move is on your house. I sat on Kungala by what later. Like Tomala, ha. Tozira. Revision the toes. More is a level of go. Okay, lives again. The minor. Matangi instrumental no how you can pizza and that's why there's loop hang how you see hang don't have so Zavagas me kind of records Gandhi you get it housing you am kind of Nico for velocity director am to now see what we come hydrona Rn equals 0.53 n square by z angstrom both radius kai no kango the best question no yum the holo I know what kini I know what right so I see derivation book to the brings it. Namagadine, I energy book the Aptonga, Tuna. Energy possible expression like gravitation and skip over. That expression can be used. In higher, Sizunagi gravity are kids some androsia. Nasai to Mana. There is sun legas the Anna Coimana room. But the Magi velocity expression, my energy expression, like Manon to have. Edra, an energy of him that Tamamzi, high brings it. Yet now for velocity, velocity derived to get some expression and you haro. MVR equals to n h by 2 by Nadra. Nadro. Atopadi. KZE square divided by R square equals to MV square by R Nadro. Yarba. I see the next. I'm assuming that you try to go. Siga Marie Sulay Lenan the bita. Siga Marie Sulay Lenan the bit R equals to put Pogana. And he's the low, you will get answer. Yadra. I'm going to talk. Marilyn Alreg. Okay, fair. Yes. Here, of the 8 of the From here, I have R B put up R equals to R e raised R equals to R e raised R equals to क्या n h by 2 pi m v daraba darabo. See चलो implies हर का k z e square divided by haro r की मोटा के इधर है n h यार वाह अब तो सिर्फ मत तक आखलो 2 pi m v भी यार वाह ये तुम देखो यार वाह अब m v square लावा then अदो इधर का दी v v का करवा m का वाह so your velocity becomes haro v equals to haro k by h square देखिए z z से कौन समझी 2 pi दे होगी से 2 pi k e square divided by h सी का तारा इरा ताकि ताकि सुनो आई खंगे चुमचर मनी यार वो good see हाइनिंग में आठ दी we don't know सी वैल्यूज बहुत एक खंग रोजी को आई जिमा पूछ काउरे but it's not a very कहता है जिमा पूछ नुआय वैल्यू सुना तेरे तो जी इसमें समझ इसमें हाई यार बा b equal to some constant times some constant times z by n हाई यार वो यार बरा सिगी एक्सप्रेशन सिगी नगी हाइंग चिंफा पुगे हारगना ताई फदना सिजी वे चिंफा पुबा अबे अटदी हजु पता कोइन खंग रीजन so far what did we know nagi r have ji kayde depend hoy r is directly proportional to kaydo ba n square by z depend hoba क्या लिख रहे हैं n square by z यार वो and what about the velocity haro vn kayde depend hoy हम तायो z by n am तक इरम की energy depends on nagi z square by n square clear bro सी अहुम जे सुमाइना बाउदी खंगरो खंग यार गना अंको पे नुआइना बको यार बो डिराइव तो वारगना सुमाइन तो तार अल कितंग थुना को यारिबम तेंग जी एनर्जी जे डिराइव तो नंबरम तेंग जी मिनट तारा लेरी को 21 चले I think we can derive yang जी important over relation ani relation between the kinetic energy and potential energy relation between the kinetic and potential energy option के total energy expression this is the very important expression energy for energy तो अमग हागे युम दस लगन हाइबेंगो what will be the time period हंगा दे तो electrons ना की orbit में सब कांदा ना what will be the expression of time period put word के देता है you should try at home try to write the expression of time period what is time period any circular loop amagi ना तो any ना की oscillatory motion periodic motion amagi time period is nothing but ना की distance by hero spin na through what is the distance in a circular orbit ama khagda distance is your complete loop ama khagne yagadra oscillatory organa complete oscillation ama khagne yagadro so in this case distance hari you know circumference clear bra speed hari do speed hari v do na through what is that I'm not concerned about the exact value I'm concerned about how t is related to n and z yagadra ado koin kari khangre we know koin kari khange r से कना डिपेंड होय हम तायो r is related as नहीं n square by z डिपेंड हो ग्रो n से न इक्वल्स बाय e क्या बरा इक्वल टू c हर e c1 हरो ने नहीं से v दे कमा e c2 हर का z by n से जलो सीधा then t equals to t in nth orbit it is 2 pi r की मोटा c1 n square by z divided by c2 z by n अतरा all constant मखे पुनल लो थम्मो कई ताबे आने तायो so it is nothing but time period is directly proportional to कई दो n सम चक्रवा n सम चकी ताटी n क्यूब तारवा मखादा z square c खंगल रे t in any nth orbit is nothing but n cube divided by r z square depend होई they will never ask the exact value they will never ask it याद रखना good अब मैं frequency हरा दी what about the frequency हरा दी frequency अब no it is nothing but 1 by time period true 1 by time period 1 by time period utadi implies our frequency is haro kana depend oni since time period depends on n cube by z square frequency will depend on haro z square by n cube clear ba then what about the angular frequency angular velocity na angular frequency jaga khar high frequency na yam bahai ni wave kuma naina bakanda if we are discussing about the wave angular velocity is angular frequency hani ko then omega square ke mana ki it is nothing but 2 pi by t नतर से 2 pi f to name अदरवा know this expression in details we will discuss in simple harmonic motion and wave क्या कर रहा if you know this other say there is implies omega has a directly proportional to f नतरो और f से directly proportional to करना था z square by n cube नतरो so implies omega in any n orbit is directly proportional to z square by n cube notice अदर ना compare to यानी n1 के n2 compare to n3 के n4 compare to याद रखो Agree, sir? Mana yarba? Now, last one, these are not important. As I am, ultra talk to do. By chance, when hang targadi, this is holo. Yagra. No question. I'm a yawniko. No, you go on doing everything. What is the how the say what is the value natragan how no time period and velocity product of time period and velocity depends. Yagra. How did time period and velocity product depends on n natraga r? Kamai depend to have. Product of t and v. T v to cannot depend to have name. Silly expression in a true. TV cannot depend on TV have 2 pi r true. That is TV depends on haro. Cannot depend on r. R cannot depend on n square by z. Lower is that. They can ask in any form. I'm not going to discuss it in details. Question on your question the follow. Last energy tharo, energy analysis. The most important term, energy analysis. Energy analysis. Energy analysis. Haro. Energy analysis. How is it? Now any orbit, any orbit, r n subscript to it. This is nucleus ZE, center, radius r, velocity v, and electron m e. Magi mass m. Let's find the kinetic energy. Kinetic energy my total energy total energy is nothing but kinetic potential energy plus kinetic energy. True. Yarbo. What is the potential energy? What is the potential energy? What is the potential energy? Sir, Sunny ki mark potential energy koi? K minus yauni. Why get the buggy? Is a boundary system, not trigger amana, negative open house. It is nothing but K, Q1, Q2 by R. There is ZE square of money. There is one is ZE, one is E. There is ZE square divided by R. Tarba. How R was related? R is a Yumanagi. Nasayam constant, very room like 0.53 Adoga Torga. Other since like go. Singa, copy to doing easy. I don't know you in Haro, no Yorana. R do Yamanagi not a zero, not a season. Height square by Siloid. Yeah, first. Somehow I can write like this. Since the year when money have to make hangover go. Money have to hangover. Come on, Tony. Say, wars one and I'm Taru say, argue value to wars one of Taru.
AC square.
Single say. Silla go say, I think this is the name. I don't know. This is going on the game. Say, height square divided by Matal 4 pi square K E square M. Aduh sih tanah can you like do n square by z. Ya apa sih? Ya apa? Itu benar sih n square by z. Itu benar. Oke, R makal itu na terus. Ini sih kok. Aina medical tharam tu sih kayak gini kanga ba. So memang sih bapak ni kamu dah mata sah baik. Okay, now I need u equals to I should know the proof toning by exam is important. K already K square daraba. It is K square. Something easy. Z lerava. E K already. E to 4 orbo. The 4 among how is it? Minus 4 high iram go. Then lowerba. Huh? And I square. Pi square. Okay. Pi square. The mass amaga divided by can later. Height square. Yaar bosa. So I'm not going to Z pullaga Z square by clear orbo. So we can substitute the values. When you substitute, you will get a very nice value. So your potential energy and value function. Yaar what about the kinetic energy? Kinetic energy haru half mv square through half m haru v kya tha v single lo uche buko si kana chingwa budin sibo idrabo iho ibiram dre jini ambo iram dre iho dro amda manai have to uche tong ne me ma i love jani hai kamai tong ne v ka leg re haro 2 pi se amda iho me amda iho adu haro das amda iho se salona iraba ni iru judra ka leg re okay m haraga manai have to uche tong ne ko 2 pi mananam da na ko yo sin na Ladies da. Yang azi. Now let's see whether like z ka kaya or game ta. B the z ya hon this ke do no. Okay, z by n tungan i man ma ji ko. Okay yare. Z by n ka whole square. Yar ba. Mana da di manam ni har to ni ko na. Haru se da. 2 square kunjal azi 4 darba. Adu 2 duma se half duma kona tamgo half dum kon tamu. Half dum kon tamu. So 2 square ha gadi 4 darba. Pi square darbo. A square darba. E to the power 4 darbo. Adu masam ya orba. H square darbo. Lai atem dayu. Last z square by n square. Now let's complete this. 4 pi square yarba k square. Ai z kidaw happiness da. Z from the local from going na. E to the power 4 m h square sama nadra. Then what is the relation between kinetic energy and potential energy? See, what is the relation between kinetic energy and potential energy? Your kinetic energy, as is my hagizen, your kinetic energy the get away. Potential pull up potential to Tadusha. Half the I'm gonna plus, I'm gonna minus. Minus of half the minus of potential energy divided by 2 from 1 and 2. See relations come from 1 and 2. This is correct for all bounded system. This expression is correct for any bounded system. So in gravitation, the zaman is gravitation to kinetic energy and the potential energy of a particular orbit. This expression is still correct. Kinetic energy equals to minus potential energy by 2. Then I will have what will be the expression of total energy? Total energy potential energy plus kinetic energy. Now let's express this in terms of potential energy. The potential energy is expressed of potential energy plus kinetic energy minus u by 2. U by 2. So your total energy is half of potential energy u by 2. Clear? The potential energy total energy which one is larger? Total potential potential na. I total the partners of the they are negative values. Negative value in magnitude demand picture. Since the total energy has lesser magnitude, suppose your potential energy is minus 2 neba, minus 2 joule then total energy minus 2 by 2 na. This minus 1 joule. Now tell me which one is larger. Total expression potential even though it seems that the potential is larger, total energy should be larger. Obviously, so total energy can be written as potential plus kinetic energy, not u by 2 or haga. Now let's express in terms of kinetic energy. The potential energy is kamai biani or haga potential energy minus twice kinetic energy biadro. So minus twice kinetic energy plus kinetic energy. So the answer will be minus kinetic energy. So the expression of total energy, is u by 2 or minus kinetic energy. Clear, bro? See map this is the actual value though. See if we can down here. See map the way see map what will you get? And so this is the conclusion. The Tharzi. Number 1, haro. Radius can depend on radius with the direct value 0.53 n square by 8 angstrom. Next, velocity haro. Velocity direct c and e because I don't by heard it and by heard to do kamai no itak to go. Then you go to c haro z by n. Very good. Number 3, energy to the total energy how u plus kinetic energy not haro. U by 2 minus kinetic energy. Kinetic energy minus u by 2. Clear, bro? When you substitute these values, you will definitely get minus 13.6 divided by 13.6 z square by n square in electron volt. Units are very important. Electron volt. Clear, bro? So minus 13.6 z square by n square. This is nothing but a total energy. Kinetic energy if they ask the kinetic energy, minus if they ask the potential energy, the light the bram tayo. Hana light bra. Lam the die. Han Sulaim Roja. I'm with that. Say yes. Anh tạo cái hình này cái em ấy thằng này có cái lối hay vô lạc của em nó có lối hay vô lạc rồi là now question number 48 49 simple to rosin 47 48 49 आपको ये तो मजे तो 47 48 49 last question 47 48 49 47 48 49 47 48 49 the same expression in the high grade the same expression can be used in kada gravitation e gibrai irmu amta irmu yara ba lecture ding yang do sadam kai yara ba mo i biro ena hayo the same expression and the c total energy expression the same expression can be used kada ba no c power so degi horaga c jing the same expression can be used in kada gravitation yagadra any orbit among the total energy no sini the total energy is this x then what will be the kinetic energy what will be the potential energy hangati kamai toni haro total energy x the kinetic energy will be minus x potential energy will be twice x ba this is the way this can be asked in gravitation yar bo next question you toro say long haro say am tunai haro say I bring potential energy kinetic energy of electron in inner orbit are related hai kamai relate hoy potential energy equals to kya manai minus haro kinetic energy by 2 is na firman 2 yon this bo say yan senadro kinetic energy equals to minus u by 2 have ni co to convert to ham the target the program tar ne bo arba the ground state energy of hydrogen atom is minus 13.6 so I he ko noi madam sum hai ba ai sa tra in ta ko gan am ta de ai sa ni ha noi madam noi angon sei do ne ko ado hai tabe na to no de lai do ado noi test ha ba se sunday saturday test ha ba sai nan hai ram ne ko a thiang ba du gi di ai noi sinar ma ai sanam sa ge ga ko noi madam he khal ba ngang de ne oza nang na serious lo do te su sa tan kamai serious lo do no ngarang de lai ho ram ko ara ba ado ai am su khali mi ko noi madam ge I said, Casey, I just Senan by Natava, Sana was selling the Vico, man by the Musuko. I'm the hunky go. I let the gun no taste in the Vito Brava. Oh, I think we can okay. Come go some San Jose, William Picat on the salaries and because some Hanuvidore. The ground state energy of hydrogen atom is minus 13.6. Man has a ground state energy. Energy total potential of the energy no one pays. Total energy period. Total energy is minus 13.6 electron volt. Kinetic energy. Hello. 13.6 electron volt. What is that? Right, next, question number 49. The ground state energy of the hydrogen atom is minus 13.6. What is the potential energy? Potential energy kama hai ni? 2 na divide to kudra, 2 na multiply to kudro. 2 na multiply. तो नहीं क्या था रहते थे? Minus से तुम तांडी को 20 का 7.2. This is your answer. Hey, bro. The same question can be asked in gravitation. Any bounded system with that total energy and potential energy relations, you can use everywhere. Tarba. Pray nga si day lo shale. Breakfast on draina sawa de. Bakit na punta tawzi. Hindi matan the unorthodox over third tawni ko. Taram na am the sanay sinata ko. Exam में ऐसे कर enjoy तौसी माइंड तो कितना फ्रेश होना बा फक्सल लमनी को माथा हम साधारण मनी खांगे ना सिलेबस लोएगा लोई देगा तो ना हाँ पर यार लो चले जी बाबा